Hello everyone, this is V, Buzzing with V. Welcome to another video. Well, today's video is a feature for Scrap Diva Designs, and these are the dies that I'm currently working with, so it's all about flags today. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'd like to mention Scrap Diva's information. This is her information here, her Instagram, her YouTube, and please follow the hashtag to gain more inspiration. All the links will be listed below. Also, if I inspire you today and you decide to buy one of these, use my discount code. It will save you. That is V10, VEE10. The links will be all listed below, so let's get on into it. So we're going to start off with this flag. This is a word flag, and this is this die set right here, which looks familiar. This is also made in December for a Christmas batch of dies, and so now we have it for spring and Easter. So I took out the Christmas plain banner and the Christmas flagpole right here. So this is everything you need. Okay, what I'm using is some colored cardstock for the flagpole, 2 plain pieces of cardstock for the flagpole. You will also need a plain banner. You will need a plain cardstock word banner. You will also need a cardstock word banner with pattern paper. I'm using some foam adhesive. I'm sorry, not foam adhesive. I'm using some foam from Hobby Lobby for the wording. You will need this die, the gumball machine die. I will be using the bunny rabbit from that. You will need this clasp here. I will have it linked below. And you will also need this ribbon from Michael. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to glue the flagpoles together, and the pattern paper needs to be on top, and then the plain will be at the bottom. And the reason being I like layering them is to have a stability. I like them to be firm and sturdy. What I failed to mention is we will be needing some of this thread from Hobby Lobby that you can find. What we do need to do is wrap this around the pole. You can do a crisscross shape. I didn't do that, so you can do it like that, so it would be crisscross, but I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna wrap it around and then secure it with some hot glue on each end. So let me go ahead and do that. This is what it looks like. So now time to glue the banners. I'm gonna glue this banner right on the pole, like so, leaving a bit of room there from the ball of the pole and the pole handle. So let's go ahead and do that with some hot glue. So now for the fun part, you guys, we are going to add the rest of it. And I'm gonna keep my silicone little flower there because I'm gonna go ahead and add this cute little bunny rabbit, which I cut out of glittered cardstock. So again, I'm gonna use some hot glue, just add a small dab there, and then add my little bunny rabbit. And I love her dies, you guys. Everything just coordinates so well together. You can mix and match like I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna turn it over. So I'm gonna add some hot glue there. I'm gonna add some hot glue on the face and the ears. Okay, so we're done with the silicone mat. Now for the letters. Now we're going to add each letter to the banner. And what I like to do is, there's no way I can use hot glue here, you guys. Let me zoom in. I'm going to use some liquid glue because this one dries clear. So you can get your Barely Arts glue if you have it. I'm kind of not using that until I finish my other liquid glues. This looks very well made. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so now for the fun part, we're gonna add a tassel, and let me go ahead and clean up and get out the rest of the flags. Let's go ahead and add a tassel. I decided that a paper tassel would be best for this one, as the other flags don't have a paper tassel, and I will show you that in a bit. But let's go ahead and place a paper tassel on here, and I have the perfect one that came in my design team package, and it is one of Erica's dies. And if you saw my unboxing video, you'd know which one it is. So it's this one right here. This is a paper tassel. Here's the large, super large, and a small. So I will be using the small one. Look at here, this is the flag, this is the tassel. I added a chain, and these little butterflies that come in the die set. This came in my design team package. You can find it at Scrap Diva Designs as well. So I utilized those little butterflies because they're so cute on miniature embellishments, and there they are. I did wrap them with some thread, and adding the tassel, there it is. This is the final touch here. I added the tassel, added the wording. There's the butterflies, the bunny, as well as some hearts. Those are sticker hearts from Joann's. It's so dainty and spring and fresh, and I'm happy how it turned out. Definitely a staple to have in your stash. Next, we're going to use the pin flag die, and I love this die because it's a staple in my crafty stash. I definitely use these all the time. So we're making some pinwheel pin flags, and so I made an SVG file for you guys because I made one for myself. I thought I'd share with you, and using, again, Garden Party. It's one of my favorites, and I love working with Garden Party. I love the colors. I love the springiness. So here is the pinwheel that we're going to assemble, and I also made some tassels, and you'll see that later on. You will need a skewer, and I picked this up from Dollar Tree. You just get more for your money there, so I don't mind where it comes from as long as it looks nice, and that's exactly what I did here. So what I do is I like to start off with a full skewer, and then I cut when I'm done. So let's go ahead and glue the banner. And now time for the pinwheel, and glue that on. Okay, so here it is. I did do some stitching on everything, so you don't have to do that. I did add a Dollar Tree foam ball to the middle of the pinwheel. So let's go ahead and embellish it. I am using the smallest chipboard pieces from the collection. I did do some stitching on it. I'm using the quail, and also adding some hearts and some flowers. And if you can see that I do add a sticker in the back, I wanted to give it a different layering piece there, so I did that. I also used Erica's butterfly from her butterfly border, and I'm using the Michael's collection ribbon to do the tassel. So just cut a 5-inch piece, and we'll cut it shorter later, fold it in half, and add it to your clasp. And these are found on Amazon. I will have that linked below as well. And just take your time. You know, sometimes these things can get very fiddly and poke out of your clasp. And in my case, it did slightly, which I fixed with my EK tool. So I'm adding the clasp now, using a jewelry tool to pinch the clasp closed. And there, I fixed it, so all done there. I like how it turned out, so I'm going to use it. Adding a jump ring, adding some chain, and also adding these butterflies that I picked up from Amazon. And I added that, and there it is, you guys. I love it. It's so cute, so springy and Easterish, and I love the colors. The collection is an amazing collection. Hopefully you will check that out. Oh, I failed to mention that the tassels are a scrap lift from the Garden Party embellishments. I do vaguely remember someone making these last year, but I'm not sure if it was with ribbon or paper. If anyone knows, please link it below. I would like to give them credit. Very soon. So a recap of all the dies I used. These are the dies. The from the collection that I received this month, and everything that you see here I used today. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.